Is it possible to invest in any more Sword and Shield sets before it's too late? In other words, can you still buy this and profit in the long run? Well, today I'll be going over every single Sword and Shield set for a brief period of time, giving my personal advice and experience with this era. Before we hop into this, guys, I do gotta mention I'm not a financial advisor, so please take your own word for your own advice. Let's hop into this. I want to start off by saying that Sword and Shield was my era. This is the time I spent so much money, time, investment. I literally played TCG like I lived it, bro. I can name every single set and I know every single chase card. So I gotta make it clear, guys, I'm not no noob with Sword and Shield. I have very, very, very good information on this generation as a whole. We're gonna start off with Lost Origin. Lost Origin is one of those sets that if you missed out on, it's too late. Lost Origin, in my personal opinion, guys, is way too high. And sort of the premise of this video is to help you guys for long term. Like, I know there's still people who want to invest in Sword and Shield, and literally 2 weeks from this video getting uploaded, Sword and Shield will fully rotate out of the trading card game format for the TCG battle. For those of you who do not know what I'm talking about, practically the decks and everything that people battle with, 2 weeks, Sword and Shield will be gone. So Lost Origin is one of those sets that's very, very viable right now in the TCG, and then once that gets rotated out, practically you'll see no more play, which some people might think it'll mess with the price, make it drop a little bit, but guys, booster boxes are literally $400. The top chase card in this set is $700, and a regular Elite Trainer box is nearly $100. I'm saying the honest, blunt truth with you. Lost Origin, it had its run. You guys missed out. If you are, though, so interested in investing into the set, you really want Lost Origin, I feel like the best product to personally buy for a long-term run, guys, is just going to have to be the Elite Trainer box. Even though it's $100, bro, it's so much money. I wouldn't even buy it, but like, say you really want the set, I would just recommend, guys, just going with the ETB, bro, because I'm looking at literally every single price here. You're paying $10 a freaking pack, which is honestly insane and not really worth it. And, you know, we have a lot of the good chase cards. And I'm going to make it clear, guys, I do not invest in chase cards. So if you're looking for this kind of video, I'm not there for that. I just know a lot of sealed product well, not really the premise of singles too much. I know singles a lot, but not to that extent where I can make a promising video on it with certification that I know what I'm talking about. Elite Trainer boxes always tend to perform well because of the aesthetic and the overall staple in the Pokemon TCG. You know, you go through every single set, people collect ETBs, and it's just there, and it always has been. However, if an Elite Trainer box is not your cup of tea, I would definitely recommend purchasing the Sword and Shield UPC, the Charizard edition, because it comes with 3 packs of Evolving Skies, if I remember that correctly. And honestly, guys, it's just a very neat product. This thing was literally $100 at one point, which is kind of crazy, but the main reason why it's so well, guys, is because it has 16 packs from Sword and Shield era, very nice promos, and so much more that I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely worth the $270 price. And we've seen this, we know this. UPCs in the long run always tend to perform better than expected. This video is going to be kind of long, so I should probably hurry this up. Next up, guys, we have Silver Tempest, and I can't stress this enough. Silver Tempest is definitely the best set to invest in right now because prices are still really, really cheap. Compared to $400 a booster box, guys, these booster boxes are nearly around the $300 mark, but I bet you if you go to your local game store or you order at mass quantity, you could probably get them for $250. You literally have ETBs around the $70 mark, booster bundles for more than around $7 a pack-ish right here. And overall, the set is very strong, guys. We have a Lugia chase card, a beautiful Rayquaza, and the set is still affordable, bro. I mean, you literally have a build-in battle almost at MSRP. For $27, guys, for a build-in battle is something that's really efficient, practically meaning that the 4 packs in there, sure, they're priced at $8 a pack if you go price to pack ratio, but the build-in battle box aesthetic is very, very key. Personally, if I were to open my own game store, I would definitely look out to invest in build-in battles because they have a really neat promo that is stamped Silver Tempest. It has 4 packs, and in my opinion, it's a very neat box. Booster bundles, you still have nice stuff. You could get freaking 8 packs for $50, bro, which is really nice. And honestly, I can't say it enough, bro. I'll be coming back to this video next year and I'll be saying, do you guys remember when Silver Tempest was $270 a box? Yeah. And by the way, guys, I gotta make it clear, this video is for people who want to invest, right? I'm not saying buy it, because if you buy everything I'm telling you to buy in this video, you'd be broke. These are for people who want to get their last dab into Sword and Shield. And we can see the booster packs guys. Booster packs are reaching the $9 mark, $8 market price, but it's getting up there and you don't really have a lot of time left. Let's hop into our next set, which is Astral Radiance. Astral Radiance is one of those sets that if you have to choose between what to invest in, Silver Tempest or Astral, guys, go with Silver Tempest. I'm telling you, I know. I have such a big, deep meaning in my heart for this set that I know it will perform well. Astral Radiance, guys, is a really expensive set for, in my opinion, the horrible set it offers. I think the set, in my opinion, is garbage and one of the worst Sword and Shield sets. The booster box is around $270. The literal chase card is Machamp, and if you're telling me, bro, Lugia or Machamp, I think a lot of people are going to choose Lugia over this, right? I mean, come on. Machamp is a very mid top card, bro. We have Starmie, random, Garchomp, cool. Okay, that's cool. I'm not going to lie. It's a cool card, but I honestly believe that this will perform better. But anyway, let's get back to Astral Radiance. Astral Radiance is still affordable, and it's practically the copycat of Silver Tempest. Prices are literally copy-paste. You can pick up a build-in battle box for the same price as you can of Silver Tempest. And ETBs are around the same price point, but Silver Tempest is a little bit cheaper. Booster boxes are the same, so it's practically just, the same thing. And in all honesty, guys, the set does become pretty cheap after the second page. In terms of the chase cards, you have a really nice Galarian Moltres, but after that, there really isn't that much eye-catching in here. Our next page, guys, that we have is Brilliant Stars, and same thing, I believe, in my personal opinion, that Brilliant Stars will follow Lost Origin. I'm calling it that this booster box will be worth $500 this year. The Charizard V, it's a Charizard. Listen, any set with the Charizard in it always tends to perform better because what the Charizard does, it just gives it that upper hand leverage that it's in the set and people might want it. Same thing going on with Astral and Silver Tempest. The ETBs are around the $70 mark. Probably still could get them for $70, maybe $60 if you negotiate, whatever. Has an Umbreon VMAX card. Come on, bro. Another Charizard card. A Sylveon. An Arceus, an Umbreon V. Very, very high volatile chase cards in this set. Usually if there's a Charizard and there's an Umbreon, bro, that's a double banger in one. Build-in battle boxes, guys, still $25, which in my opinion is an absolute pickup. I have the biggest regret as a Pokemon investor. I was never able to purchase build-in battle boxes for the cheap price that they were back 2 years ago. I'm not buying them now because I believe I'm going to save my money for the modern sets that I could get my hands on for MSRP. But if there was a time I could go back, I'll definitely buy a lot of these build-in battle boxes, guys, because literally just the 4 packs alone are worth the build-in battle box in some cases like this. And you just get a really nice stamped card. The list goes on. I believe Brilliant Stars and Lost Origin will be the best performing sets in Sword and Shield. Next up, guys, we have Fusion Strike. I'm just going to say it straight off the bat. You missed out. Do not invest in this set, bro. No one is buying a $500 booster box because that is impossible. And that is just so much money. And the top chase card in this set has already exceeded so many limits. I personally myself have the Gengar VMAX. I got it when it was $200, and I'm so happy I have it. I'm not going to lie, guys. Investing in Fusion Strike is impossible unless you have $1 million. An ETB for 125 is something I'll totally pass on. A build-in battle box for $50, guys. Really shouldn't buy that. Fusion Strike is just one of those sets that if you didn't buy it when it was dirt cheap, don't buy it now because you're not going to be profiting. And I'm not going to lie, prices have been pretty stagnant with Fusion Strike. Sure, we've seen the crazy, dude, and I mean this. Why is it not loading, bro? Because I know it did not go up 5% in 1 year. That's bullcrap. But yeah, guys, stuff is just too much money right now. Yeah, this set skyrocketed, so if you missed out, unfortunate. Next up, Evolving Skies. I'm so happy I have Evolving Skies because this was the set that I struck Bitcoin at 1 penny kind of stuff, bro. I bought ETBs at 30 bucks. I bought a booster box at 140. And if you guys don't believe me, then go watch my other previous videos because I practically describe how I got these products. Costco bundle, the list goes on. Again, following Fusion Strike, Evolving Skies is one of those sets that you have to hold for a long term to see profit. If you're willing to spend $1,000 on a booster box, you're going to have to hold it for 10 years because it'll probably worth $10,000 during that time. Maybe not 10,000 in all realist, but maybe. It will definitely go up in 10 years. But I do want to make it clear, guys, Sword and Shield is not the set you flip for short term. It's a set that you hold for a long term. Because we've seen so many sets like sort of but older sets tend to perform better in the long run. You know, you can easily flip Prismatic, you can easily flip Scarlet 151, but you can't really easily flip Evolving Skies, if that makes sense, because you can't get them at MSRP anymore. Quick water break. Yeah, chase cards, I mean, listen, I'm trying to be as honest as I can in this video, but Evolving Skies are just off the charts. I'm not going to waste my time with that. Next up, we have Chilling Reign, and I really haven't looked into Chilling Reign, I'm not going to lie. I just think, guys, that Chilling Reign is one of those sets that is forgotten. I mean, come on. Chilling Reign, bro. A Blaziken VMAX is honestly the only chase card in this set. Sure, you have the Moltres and Snorlax, but this is the card that people want. And it's performing very well, I'm not lying. I mean, $400, guys, for a chase card is extremely high. And obviously the consumers want it, but as a personal investor, if someone came up to me and said, hey bro, do you want Evolving Skies or Chilling Reign, they're obviously going to choose Evolving Skies, which is why I always choose the sets that I'm being honest with you guys in. So, you know, $300 a box, not really, 80 bucks in ETB. If you're willing to spend 80 bucks in ETB, definitely either get, you know, Lost Origin if you want to push it to 90. But, you know, you can always get Brilliant Stars and stuff like that for that same price point with a better growth ratio. You still have built-in battle boxes for $40. That's $10 a pack, if you want to call it that. But in all honesty, guys, it's just not a set that I'm too excited about from the Sword and Shield era. Next up, we have Battle Styles, bro. And if there's any way to describe Battle Styles, I think it's the best way to say that this set was the worst set in Sword and Shield on release. And it definitely is still saying that. You know, I think it's really important, guys, to look at the prices, right? I was watching Shark Tank the other day. And I heard, you know, they were talking about sales. And over the past 12 months, we did over $30,000 in sales. And the people were like, what? Only $30,000? And then one of the sharks said, the consumer talks, practically meaning that if you're not making a lot of sales, the people don't want it. So Battle Styles is following that. People don't want this set, and I get it. I don't really like this set in general. Sure, the prices have rose since the beginning of release day, but in all honesty, guys, I just don't think this is a set worth wasting your money in. You know, if you're willing to spend $60 on ETB, raise it up 10 bucks, bro. Put it just in Brilliant Stars or Silver Tempest. Do not waste it on Battle Styles, man. It's not a set that will see the same growth as the others. As much as I hate to say this, I think it's the truth. Sort of going with Shrouded Fable, but we're not really talking about Shrouded Fable this video. But yeah, Battle Style booster boxes are $186, which is really cheap, guys. That's cheaper than freaking Scarlet and Violet right now, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Next up, guys, we have Vivid Voltage, and I want to keep in mind that, like, we're going down this lane, and as we go down through each tab, the sets just get worse and worse, because these are just not good. I mean, Vivid Voltage just has a chase card of a Pikachu that you can buy cheaper than the booster box, and that's it. That's literally all Vivid Voltage has, if you like Pikachu, if you have belief. Listen, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, this video comes down to which sets you have belief in. I can easily see Vivid Voltage becoming the set that explodes randomly one day because, you know, it's a Pikachu VMAX, bro. It's a Rainbow Pikachu. Everyone likes Pikachu, right? Surging Sparks literally shows that people like Pikachu. It's an iconic picture. You go up to a 7-year-old guy and you're like, who's this Pokemon? They're going to say it's Pikachu. So if you have belief in that, take your shot. If you're willing to invest in Vivid Voltage, though, guys, either buy the single or the booster box. That's it. I would not buy the ETB or anything because that's just a waste of money. And I know I said I'm not talking about singles in this video, but this is a card you gotta have if you want to invest in Vivid Voltage, bro, because who knows what's gonna happen. I'm kind of curious myself. Let's see how much this price has gone up in the past year. Almost 50%. That's pretty unique. I like that, but it's still really affordable in my opinion. Next up, guys, we have Darkness Ablaze. Literally the same exact thing as Vivid Voltage, bro. Just a 1 chase card, and that's it. And honestly, the fact that this chase card is 40 bucks proves that Darkness Ablaze is the worst set to buy because no one wants it. If you want to invest in Darkness Ablaze, dude, just don't even do it, bro. Don't even waste your money on this set. Like, I'm being dead serious, guys. I would not. It's sort of like a waste of time because, like, I don't even know, man. This is just like such a horrible set, in my opinion, to invest. I mean, okay, literally $40 for a chase card. Come on, bro. The chase card and the sealed product, guys, they have to link together. If the price of one is horribly undervalued than the other, then that talks itself. Practically Charizard VMAX has just gotten printed in so many forms that it's not even worth investing into. And I gotta make it clear, I'm not talking about special sets this video like Celebrations, Shining Fates, and all that. I'm talking about the main core set, so keep that in mind. Next up, guys, we have Rebel Clash, and literally the same thing. I mean, I hate Sword and Shield, bro, when it first came out. It was so garbage. Sort of like Scarlet and Violet, guys. No one wanted it, bro. No one wanted freaking Paradox Rift and Temporal. I gotta stop yapping about that. I don't know. I'm talking about other stuff. But yeah, Rebel Clash, guys, same thing. If you're willing to spend $300 on a Rebel Clash booster box, spend that $300 on freaking Brilliant Stars ETBs instead, because you'll see more profit in the long run. Honestly, just pass on Rebel Clash, guys. A full art trainer that is really, in all seriousness, just used for the TCG play. Don't waste your money on it. And lastly, we have Sword and Shield base. Now, I'm going to be kind of biased. I believe base sets are always the sets that have a defined rule of thumb of growing. And what I mean by that, that might sound weird, but like base sets always perform well. I mean, it's the first set of the era, and in the long run, you know, people know this set. Like, if they say, hey, do you remember Sword and Shield Rebel Clash? You're gonna be like, no. Do you remember Sword and Shield base? Base set? Okay, yeah, sure, I can remember base set. I mean, it's like the first, yeah, people know that. So I think Sword and Shield isn't that bad of an investment, but in terms of product, guys, it is really expensive. I'm gonna round it to around $350 a booster box, which is really high, and almost $50 for a build and battle. I don't know. It's sort of a personal preference. I would not invest in Sword and Shield base now, but if you could have bought it when ETBs were 40 bucks, then definitely. I personally have a lot of Sword and Shield base. I have 2 ETBs, and I believe like a few of these tins right here. But in terms of that, that's all I gotta say, guys. So that's it for today's video. A lot of yapping, my mouth is dry, but what do you guys think? I know we're all different in the terms of mindset of investing, so I might have said some things that pissed you off. We might have agreed this entire video. I don't know, but let me know what you guys think. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.